Welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing today? Wuthering Waves just released a new trailer for their collaboration with Cyberpunk 2077 Edgerunners, and I'm very excited to react to this one because, as you guys know, I'm a Wuthering Waves player and I've been playing this game since the beginning. So let's jump right in and take a look. All right, here we are. Let us watch. Okay, all right, Laharoy. Ooh. Let's go back. What is this? Do I spy? Is it the city from Cyberpunk 2077? What do they call it? Night City? Is that what it's called? Very interesting. It's almost like a Solaris version of it. I can't tell. It looks like it's rendered in engine, right? This stuff looks like it's Wuthering Waves-ified. Look, you've got an anime character up here. You've got a nice gun. Big moon. Wonder if there's any significance with that. And here's our two new characters, Rebecca and Lucy. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember which one is which, because I have not actually seen Edgerunners 2077. But they look great. Character models are fantastic. I mean, yeah. You know, can't complain. This voice sounds really familiar. I feel like this is... I think this is one of the voice actors from Honkai Star Rail.
Kudos to President Lucilla for making sure our out-of-towners weren't
Okay, look, so it looks like Rover's interacting with them, which means that they likely have some kind of story event. Whether it's of any significance, I guess we'll find out.
and prodded like overgrown lab rats. But that doesn't mean so much.
Oh, how exciting. This is so cool. It definitely fits the aesthetic to have them here in this world. Ooh, baby! Oh my god, look at that! Oh, the pure, unadulterated joy in her eyes. I've never seen someone so happy. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And look at that hand. Does she have a giant robot hand? That's sick.
They're off to a fast start, just as the Mecha Scouts at the training grounds. Talk about ruthless. Think they could teach us a thing or two? According to Rover, a name needing no introduction, Solaris's newest tunes will
Some new
return
echoes, I'm
once
sure.
the work here is done. Meanwhile, those pesky nightmare TDs have been at it again, attacking students.
Of course these two would get along.
Is that, and my heart goes out.
Oh, sweet. So she's got some kind of, like, spider web spitty attack. Like some kind of whip or something.
Word is the Netrunner has her sights set on the moon.
Ooh, look at that. Ah! Something's going on with the moon. Oh, wow. That must be... Wait a second. So, okay, maybe I think he's on the moon. Are we going to the moon? Oh, please, Kuro. Please, Kuro, I want to go to the moon. I want to go to the moon. That looks so cool. What's funny is Genshin Impact just recently had an update in which you go to the moon. So it's kind of funny to see that Kuro's sort of following in their footsteps. Again, I'm not sure who this character is either. I really should watch Edgerunners. Honestly, I think this would probably make a lot more sense if I do. Wow, very cool. Very excited.
Join me for it.
All right, now that we have watched the trailer, let's talk about it. So, first of all, the characters look fantastic. It looks like we may or may not get some new places to go. It'd be really cool if we went to Night City. I doubt that we'll get something so significant, but I imagine that the character story that we get with the characters will, I don't know, maybe it'll take us somewhere we haven't been before. That would be kind of neat. But you know what? If we end up zipping around on motorcycles across Laharoy, that's fine too, because you know what? Those two characters, they look great. Or three characters, maybe. That third guy, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe if we go to the moon. You know what? We could go to the moon. That's a good point, Tim. From me earlier, we could be going to the moon. And if we go to the moon, that'd make me very, very happy. Let's talk some turkey sausage, brass tacks, nuts and bolts real quick. For this collab to be successful and work properly, there are a few things that need to be in place because, as we know, collabs in games like this can sometimes be successful and cool, and sometimes they can be massive donkey flops. We're looking at you, Aloy. We're looking at you. So that brings me to my first point, the kits. The kits have to be good. They don't have to be meta breaking, but they should be at least good enough to feel enjoyable and to outlast the event for at least a couple of patches, right? We want to have characters that feel fun, play great, have good animations, and are worth the time and possibly money invested into this limited time event. And I really don't want to see Kuro go the way of creating a character that doesn't really feel good to play, and then a couple months down the line, nobody cares about that character, and then they never show up on any lists or guides ever again in Wuthering Waves history. That'd be really sad. But it has been done before relatively well. The recent collab that Honkai Star Rail did with Fate Zero, I've played the characters. The characters actually have some pretty good meta teams, and it's definitely possible. It just depends on how much the developer really wants to go out of their way to make sure these characters feel and look cool. So the kits are important. The second thing is going to be Kuro's generosity. Now, as some of you who play Genshin remember when Mawika was run with Sit Lolly at the same time, it was pretty rough, especially if you were a free-to-play player, because chances of you getting both those characters when those limited time banners were running at the same time is slim to none, because you have to save for a while, and it doesn't feel good when you have two very cool looking characters at the same time. Now, with the limited time events with collabs, obviously you have a relatively short period of time, unless they have an extended limited time banner because it is a collab. Sometimes they do that, as in the case with Honkai Star Rail. Theirs is still running up to this point, I believe, and it started several months ago at this point. Making enough free-to-play premium currency to be able to afford getting these characters, while also being able to afford getting the limited time banners that oftentimes run alongside these banners, is going to be difficult. And if Kuro is willing to give a little bit and give enough premium currency to fulfill those needs, then everybody will be happy. I certainly will be, because I don't pay money in these games. At most, I do the welcome pass, like the $5 a month, and that's it, because I'm not making that YouTube money yet. Let's be honest. So the characters' names are Lucy and Rebecca, and yes, I did have to look them up. Anyways, Rebecca is actually going to be a free 5-star Resonator according to Kuro, which is so exciting. We haven't had a free character in Wuthering Waves, I think, since what was the guy's name? The purple electric shooty punchy guy. Gosh, I've never play him. I can't for the life of me remember. I'm sure one of you do and will let me know in the comments. Anyways, I don't think we've had a free 5-star Resonator since that guy, and that was like the first year of the game coming out, and we're already on version 3. So anyways, it's exciting to see a free character. I'm so excited, and it's a limited time event character. So cool. Now, the other guy is still, we don't know for sure. They haven't mentioned him, and honestly, I don't think they've actually shown any marketing material about him until today. I think his name is David from the show. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyways, and the third thing that Kuro really needs to look at is the story with this collab. They are very likely going to do something with the story. Obviously, they're hinting at maybe going to the freaking moon, which would be so cool. But if that story doesn't actually relate to the main story at all, if it's just kind of a one-off, that would be a little bit of a letdown, at least for me, because I really enjoy it when you have these cool stories with these interesting characters and they actually have effect on the long-term story in the game world. Now, if it is just a well-told story and it's sort of a self-contained one, that's okay, but I think Kuro really could do something more interesting with it. Kuro has been really pushing the buck when it comes to what they're willing to do and the sacrifices that they're willing to make to ensure that they are doing what the customer wants or the player wants, and I think it'd be kind of neat to see the story have some significant repercussions. Now, how that would look, I don't entirely know, and to be honest, since I haven't seen Cyberpunk Edgerunners, I can't really make a very good suggestion. However, you know, that's what I have to say about it. So anyways, this is a huge opportunity for Kuro. They are already pretty much at the top at this point. You know, they're up among the stars with only a few other games and like 1 or 2 actual game developers when it comes to being the top of the gacha game market. So they really have made it, and you know, this collab could just be a big opportunity for them to further push their way up to be #1. And I have to say, they're doing a very good job. All right, guys, that's all I have to say about this trailer. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very curious what you have to think about the trailer. Where do you think we're gonna go? What do you think about these characters? Can somebody please explain who these characters are to me so that I actually know who they are? That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, if you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe. And if you hated the video, comment and let me know why you didn't like it. Because I enjoy the sweet salt. It's good sustenance for my soul. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.